Okay. Everything looks like it's working pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Try this again. I had myself muted. So I had to scrap the last live stream, but you didn't see that because it's gone now. Anyways, point of today's live stream. Le Mans 24 is going on right now. They have like 9-ish hours left. There was a huge amount of rain issues that they were having. These like Floridian rainstorms that kept popping and going, and they were wreaking havoc on the field. But it was pretty fun to watch. Um, Corvette said that they're going to be not doing their race program with the WEC, I guess, next year. I don't exactly know why, but we're not going to see them, at least in a full sense, unless they do one-offs at Le Mans. But because I had myself muted because I'm an idiot. Anyways, I'm actually gonna commit to this race this time. So 8 laps, 1 quick stop, heavy rain. I'm an idiot. Unbeatable difficulty. Have some fun, and if you happen to be watching Le Mans or watching the end of it, which I have been watching all day, I hope you enjoy, at least a little bit. And I chose this over Project Cars 2 because Project Cars 2 is being frustrating right now because the AI are faster than me on the straightaways no matter what car I'm in, so it just makes it unfun. I have about 6 prototypes, but for some reason they start behind the GT fields because Forza is a little stupid in that sense. So hopefully they don't steamroll us like they do in Project Cars and screw us over. God damn it, I turned their aggression off, so now they're just gonna hit me like a pinball. Hopefully with the new Forza Motorsport, when we get new details tomorrow, I think it is, the Xbox Showcase, they'll have a much better system, God damn it, for customizing races like you had in Forza 4. I remember being able to customize multi-class races to an unbelievable amount, and then they kind of removed a lot of the ease of access to that, which I'm upset by. So, hopefully they, with their refocus on motorsport and giving us options for racing, they give us a lot more control to customize how we see fit. You know, alongside having mixed conditions, full day night cycles, and everything else. Hopefully it doesn't feel empty. Sometimes Forza 7 just feels a little hollow around the edges. Case in point that, oh my god, the video I posted today discussing about it. Jesus Christ. Oh, forgot about the puddle there. I just want Forza 7 to have like an atmosphere to it, or Forza 8 rather. Forza Motorsport, because they don't have a number attached to it. But beyond Forza 6, which had a beautiful atmosphere to it, just the feel of the game, especially from the trailers, Forza 7 felt a little awkward in my heart. I don't know if anybody else felt that way, but like they added some small details, but it wasn't anything too major. But then you're like, why are you making another game? I mean, having transitioned fully to Forza 7 now, it does feel comfortable. But I do miss 6. I miss 6 a whole bunch. Like, I was rewatching the trailers in order to add them into the recent discussion video, and I was getting, like, butterflies seeing Forza 6 trailers. It was like, it was such good memories. I was like, go off. Don't get trapped in the mud like the Ferraris. So many Ferraris were getting stuck in the mud today. Actually, I was watching the NASCAR Xfinity race because a friend of mine was racing in it, and I came back to the Le Mans stream, and the Peugeot ended up destroying itself because of missing the corner during one of the chicanes. The prototypes haven't caught us yet, but I'm a little afraid. I missed the corner so badly. I missed the corner so badly. I'm talking too much. I'm not concentrating. I'm missing my braking zones because I forget how slippery this damn thing is. Doesn't turns like a damn brick, doesn't it? Kind of, the dashboard here reminds me of the Garage 56 car, the NASCAR that's running. They haven't been giving it a whole lot of camera time, which I'm sad by. They were giving a lot of camera time during practice, but not during the actual race. For some reason, they value the hypercars way more than the GT fields, which it hurts me, my soul a little bit. Especially for the fact that I work primarily with GT cars in IMSA. I want to see that field fighting. And I also want to see Michael Fassbender, see how he's doing. Jesus Christ. Come on, get back on the damn road. I want to feel like I can catch the front-running cars, but I gotta get into a rhythm. And not have a massive off. Alright, I'm getting away from them a little bit. I just gotta watch out for it's always the chicanes on the main straight that screw me, no matter what game. I just can never get the entrance and exit right. Seems like some of them are pitting. I can get away. I do find the graphics with the water and everything else superior in Forza compared to Project Cars 2 when I play it normally, but the way that the weather transitions in Project Cars 2 is just so beautiful. Like when you're coming out of a rainstorm and you have like sun rising or setting and you have that beautiful orange light coming through the windshield, it's something I love so much that I just hope it translates to Forza, and I know it can because it does it in Horizon. I hope it can. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Horizon does so many beautiful things with the way that they've upgraded the game that I wish would just translate to Motorsport. Like whatever technology they use to make the environments look so good and react so lively, I just wish they would translate it to Motorsport. They have, like, I mean, the technology, damn it. But I don't know how the Division in Turn 10 works, you know? Hopefully the mic audio is going good. If you're still with me, let me know. Oh, I may have come in too hot. I guess the problem they were having today was that the rain was being inconsistent with which part of the track it was on. So they were like trying to wait it out and be on slicks. Or it was just hitting parts of the, like, faster parts of the track very abruptly. So it was screwing over some of the hypercars and GTs that had no reaction time. And they thought the rain was going to be much lighter than it actually was. I have to go to Watkins Glen coming up here in about a week and a half. And it always gets red flagged with heavy thunderstorms and rain, and I am nervous about how strong the weather can be and how abruptly it's going to happen. The Nissan is leading. What the hell? The Nissan is a crappy car. It's beautiful, but it's crappy. How the hell are you leading the prototype field? Maybe we'll run a longer stint before a pit stop, just to see if we can catch anybody out. Oh, there he goes. Now he decided to put it in drive. God damn it, Ferrari. God damn it, prototype. There we go. Not the fastest, but I at least got past the Ferrari. Oh, prototypes are heading in. They're still staying out. Still got a bunch of the field behind me staying out. Just gotta have not a big off, and then I'll be fine. Should be at least. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get to Le Mans to work it, but it's so difficult when you're traveling across the ocean. Much more for costs and convenience of teams hiring in Europe versus getting someone to go abroad. So, we'll see. It'll either be not too long of a time frame, or maybe it'll be when I'm like in my later 20s, who knows. It all depends on opportunity. Opportunity and communication. And money. Money is also a big factor. Seems like the stream is actually holding up pretty steady, which I'm happy about. I'm a happy, happy boy. I upped some of the settings to hopefully just eke out a little bit more detail without too much noise, so it doesn't look as potato-ish, but I'm still testing the waters for how far I can push my computer and the connection before it starts lagging and having issues. So hopefully any future live streams the quality will increase a bit, because I don't want it to be potato, especially if I'm creating clips and whatnot. Times the shift, damn it. Oh man, they're catching quick, holy crap. Ah. Damn it. Here comes the Audi prototype. Jesus Christ, can you not hit me? Whoa, no, 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 no. Feel pretty good. I do hate it when they cut across me like morons. They're aggressive, but they're not as aggressive as Project Cars 2, where they just plow right through you and they basically force you over. Jesus Christ, I thought that was going to be a lot cleaner than I thought. I see you behind me, Peugeot. Just hold on. Wait until we get to the straightaway, please. Never mind, you're just gonna die. That was first place, okay. Maybe a longer strategy will help, I don't know. We should be on lap 3? 3 or 4? Gonna, oh god, bin it, bin it, bin it. Ah, damn it. Getting a little wibbly wobbly. Let's check. Oh, I can't check the damn laps. Well, I can pause, but I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm on 3 or 4. Got a little bit of distance behind me. One of my pet peeves about Forza 7 is the way that they hold the steering wheel. It's like they're not even touching it. It just kind of looks a bit awkward. Like they're not gripping it at all. Like his hands are too small for the damn wheel. Or his fingers are not long enough. It's weird to look at sometimes. That's a BMW behind me, I can tell by those damn... No! Viper? Might be a Viper. Yeah, Viper. I feel like they just miss the patches of water more than me. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're on lap 5. I can see the little number on my dashboard. I was trying to figure out if that was lap or not. We'll probably pit in this time. Ooh, goddamn understeer. That was awful. the understeer is bad. Gotten away from the Viper a little bit. He's got a little bit more speed than me in the straightaways, though. Yeah, just stay away from me. Stay as far back as you can. Oh, damn it. Looks like there's two drafting each other. Feel pretty good. Yeah, this lap we'll pit. And hopefully when we cycle back out, the other damn GTs aren't ahead of me. I'm at least glad that the Corvettes are going to stay around, or the Corvette is going to stay around in IMSA. I don't know why they would stop it in the WEC program, though. It kind of... I don't know if they're going to replace it with the Mustang, or if they're going to be doing something new. You know, something that they haven't announced yet. I mean, I guess it... Oh, Jesus Christ, I missed it. I missed the... God damn it. Hey, Joe. How you doing, Joe? Question, Joe. So I think tomorrow is the Xbox showcase, and they're going to be talking about Forza. Do you think Forza 8's going to be like a big improvement, or you think it's going to be just another little bump up? Like, it's not going to be a full dedication to what they announced as far as playing into the motorsport kind of sim aspect of things. I mean, I have hopes, but I have hopes it'll be like a bigger leap than 7, but I don't... As far as having like the control that you had in Project Cars 2 and other games, I don't know. I would like it because the graphics would be great to have with that much control, creativity, and realism, but I went off way too deep. No, 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 no. Holy crap. Yeah, what do you think, Joe? You're the expert since you play, you've played a lot of Forza, you played Project Cars 2, you've played probably Assetto Corsa, right? You've played iRacing, so you know. Or at least you have an idea how it is. So I didn't realize this. You can actually change the intensity of the weather progression in 7, which I didn't know about. It was in the advanced settings, but it it doesn't have day and night cycle change. It doesn't have the stuff that I love most in Project Cars 2. I guess it's one of those things where like Horizon has all that. And they made a lot of Horizons in a short amount of time, especially upping the graphical fidelity. So why couldn't they translate that appropriately to motorsport? I mean, I guess maybe that's what they were doing with this one, since it was baking in the oven for so long. Or at least I hope. But we'll see. And I think especially since it's now also a PC title, not just on Xbox, maybe that opens up more opportunity to them, like, pushing for that extra milestone of detail and customability. like really making it a big marquee title like it was before. Because you don't want people to just stare at it and be like, oh, that's like, that's Horizon. That's Motorsport. When people kind of throw around the name of the title as if it was kind of just a boring pile of rock, something's wrong. And they should have the budget and time and dedication and history to make something truly that stands out more than just, oh, it's an Xbox game. Especially since, you know, Xbox and Forza are in many, many series and places and has a history. Yeah, and there's a lot of stiffness and hollowness I equate to Forza 7 that I've talked about that makes it not so alluring at times, you know? Like, they can add as many cars as they want, but if the feeling isn't there or it doesn't feel as great, and you feel like you're getting cheated out of stuff that you may have had in other titles, or that you can get in other titles that are cheaper, I don't know. I still hold maybe Motorsport 6 higher than 7. And I feel like the graphical leap is not that big in 7 compared to 6. And there's still like annoying little things about Forza Motorsport that just gets me. I'm sorry, McLaren. That was rude. Like the fact that you can't easily... I mean, you can make adjustments to the cars and who you're racing against, but it feels clunky and it feels not as simple as other games. And it's annoying, some of those aspects, when you just want to race something, you know? You want to, like me as a motorsport fan, I want to race an endurance race with the cars that realistically are in that endurance race, but it just seems like an annoyance to get it to be done. Or like if you want to race the Indy 500, you can make adjustments to your car to be like the oval model, but then you're racing against different generations of Indy cars in the road course model, and there's no options to really change that. It makes it. Would you say disingenuous? I don't know. It makes me sad, because I like Forza Motorsport, but when you start drifting away from it, or you look at it and you're like, I don't want to play that today, that's bad. And yes, I want to get iRacing, but I don't have an easy way of getting a steering wheel. I mean, I could buy one, but my desk setup does not allow for a steering wheel. I was thinking about getting it and testing it out with a controller just to see if it's clunky, because I know it has compatibility, and I think I would be smooth enough to be able to play it well enough to not be that annoying person, but I also feel like I need a more updated computer to be able to run it efficiently. Maybe a computer with a better processor and more up-to-date. Can you stop touching me? To be able to enjoy it to the best extent that I can enjoy it. I have the storage, it's just processing power, raw power in the steering wheel. That's the question. Oh, come on, Joe. Why can't I try? I understand if it's like a thing that's shunned against, but why can't I? You doubt that I'd be able to drive well? Really, Joe? You doubt me being able to drive well enough with this controller? As long as trash control is on, I should be fine. Just think about it that way. Oh, come on, Joe. Just hear me out. I've got a history. I've got a history. May not be a clean history, but I have a history. I'm what you may call a pro gamer. I'm gonna use a controller. I'm gonna use the controller to spite you. And I'm gonna record it. And it's It's not like I'm slow on a steering wheel either. I've done simulators at races before. A friend of mine who does go-karting as a GT Sport and steering wheels, and I've run really good fast lap times at tracks I love, faster than I've done on a controller, and I just feel comfortable and at ease, so I can do it with a steering wheel. I just don't have the setup. I feel bad about the Corvette having issues early on. I know you're a big Corvette fan. And the driver who got pole, Ben Keating, he races for a team that I photographed, the Wins LMP2 PR1 team in IMSA. So I know he's an excellent qualifier. He's an excellent driver. He's super fun to be around, and I just feel bad that they're having issues. He seems so excited to be a part of the Corvette team at Sebring. Feel bad. And then Ricky Taylor having issues and crashing in the LMP2 sucks for them too. Feel bad, man. I don't like rooting against people or for people too. Oh, for people, yes, but not against people too much. Just because being on the side of that pit wall and talking to the drivers and stuff, you just kind of get to enjoy their presence and their skill. And seeing drivers that I've worked with and know racing at Le Mans and having issues, it rips your heart out. Like Kamui raced with us in Canada for Lexus, and I saw him again at Sebring, and he remembered me, which was cool. But he's a super sweet, very professional guy too. Oh my god, I almost sideswiped the Audi. So seeing them out of the race because of some confusing, stupid rule with regards to safety car and cautions, it sucks for them. And yeah, Toyota's been dominating, and you want to see them have competition, but not go out like that. Yeah, Jordan's coaching the garage NASCAR, but Ricky was racing an LMP2, and he wrecked out. He had I don't know what happened exactly. It snapped on him out of one of the chicanes, and he destroyed the car. You feel bad for Sebastian Bourdais and the number 3 Cadillac team, all the issues they're having. We have one more lap to go, by the way. I may, once this is over, I may re-rack it to do some night racing as well, just because that's always fun. I just don't know what position this is, if this is first or not. I might be able to catch him, but if he runs away from me on the straight, I may be screwed. And if any of the prototypes approach us, I may be screwed there. I also wish or hope that they adjust the difficulty level of the AI more, because they can be really difficult, but they can also be extremely dumb and slow and make awful decisions. I wonder if Doonan is like looking at the way that WEC does the safety cars procedure and everything, and he's like, I'm so glad we're not doing that in IMSA, because it seems bafflingly confusing. Hi, Ferrari. Don't be like your real-life counterparts and just wreck me, please. Oh, overshot it like a moron. That was a freak accident. That actually emulates some of the crashes that happened. Those chicanes were catching people out bad. Oh crap, 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 crap. God damn it. God damn it. Ah. That sucks. That sucks really bad. I overcooked it. I overcooked it way horribly, and now I'm under attack. Jesus Christ, that was awful. I'm somehow, I guess I turned damage off. I don't know why. Oh, look at me bouncing it up like a damn fool. If you've got anything on your wish list for Forza, let me know. You've got a lot more experience under the belt with race sims. So I'd be curious to see what you would want from them. Might be able to recover a position after that horrible incident. The damn tail wiggle. You screwed me over. I was pushing through that corner, it just stepped out on me. Just this close to the damn finish to get him. That could have been a clear fight for the victory, and I screwed it over. I remember that old BMW. I could, but I don't want to destroy my mental capacity. I'm gonna do a night session as well, just because. Just because I want to. Oh, the title says Racing in the Rain, which that rain... Forza Rain doesn't feel horrible. It definitely, those puddles step you out a lot, but it's not as treacherous as Project Cars. Not anywhere close to how unstable everything feels. This isn't night. This is twilight. What the hell am I staring at? Joe, look at the weather outside. Is that night? This is not night. Is there a setting in the advanced options for the scenario? I could switch to Project Cars, but I have the title and the thumbnail and everything prepared for Forza, so I feel like I have to commit. I can't switch over to a different game. Well, I could. I could. Hmm. I could. Do you want me to switch over to Project Cars and do a rain session to compare? Do a comparison in the same car? That could be fun, actually. Here, let me make an adjustment. You know what? I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna switch to Project Cars. Okay. And we're gonna take the same car, same track, heavy rain, multi-class field for 8 laps with a practice stop. And we're gonna compare. It also gives maybe a comparison to the yeah. All right, I'm gonna make an adjustment to the stream just to adjust something. There we go. Okay. Why me? I guess medium rain. Would you say that the rain in Forza is not heavy? It's medium. I guess there's an argument for that. Don't question this layout. It's doing something. Okay, so we need multi-class. What do we need? We need GTE and LMP1. Let me select a car and then remove Formula A. There you are, you beautiful thing, you. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful the way it shines in the damn light. So multi-class. Do 8. We'll do 40% times progression. Medium rain. Rolling. Mandatory pit stop, yes. We'll start it at like 5 o'clock. No practice, no qualifying. Should I have the rules and penalties on? What do you think? Rules and penalties, yes, no? Because I feel like they hinder more than anything else. Max out 31. 190. Well, I have it starting at like 5, 6 o'clock with 40 times progression. So it'll transition night. Because you think 8 laps is like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. So it should progress pretty quickly into nighttime. What you think? Does that look like a good setup? 31 cars, 8 laps, mandatory pit stop, Corvette, LMP1, LMP2, GTE. Starting again at 5 o'clock with 40 times progression. I think it looks good. I might just keep the rules and penalties off just because it's going to be way too just frustrating, if anything. It's just going to... The penalties are so sensitive and it screws you up, you know. But are you staying up the entire night for Le Mans, or are you going to nap a little bit and then get up in the morning for like the final 2 hours? What you gonna do? I'm definitely gonna go to bed because I have to work, but luckily I go to work after the race ends, so I can actually see it. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. Yeah, God. Let me see how many GT cars we have. Oh, not too many. We actually got a good amount. Yeah, I've been watching it since 10:30. and then I saw the Xfinity race, and then it's starting me dead last. What the hell is this nonsense? Hold on, is it too loud? It may be like just a slight bit too loud.
Car on your left. Left side.
8 hour, 48.
Clear.
Okay. Why is there a prototype here? What the hell happened to him?
Get this race back. Come on, you can do it. One left.
Oh,
Two cars to your left. It's clear here. Two on your left. One to your left.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Left rear corner. Okay, clear.
Yeah, just the way that it feels in Project Cars 2 is so nice. Like, I've gotten the settings pretty dialed into what I like.
Left side. Clear.
And the puddles aren't horrible, but it does feel like ice compared to feeling like you're running over dirt. He's gonna pass me on the left.
Clear now. One on your left. Clear.
They just, the thing about it too is they're just faster than me at times on the straightaway. Or at least in the faster like prototypes and Formula 8 cars.
Half length back. Watch your line.
I had a snap of understeer, so I didn't exactly... Christ, I didn't exactly get out quick enough. It is just a little bit slippery. The Corvette felt a lot more planted in Forza, which... Its tire spins a lot more, but the traction control catches it a lot easier.
Two lengths back.
Yeah, here comes the night. The rain isn't that bad. I should have put it on heavy rain. You lied to me, Joe. Like, if I turn off the blades, how bad is the view? Not that bad. By the way, is the stream like a oh god, I was looking away for a second. Is the stream a decent quality or is it a bit iffy? I've been trying to pump up the amount of data that's getting sent since I have a little bit more RAM and it's night, so nobody's using the Wi-Fi, but I don't know how it looks on your side. If it looks like a potato, if it actually looks okay. I'm going for okay. I'm not going for excellent. Because my computer can't handle excellent right now. Really? God damn it, Van Wall. Like, you feel bad for them. They're just a backmarker team and their car just doesn't seem up the pace. And they never have luck. Peugeot had a lot of luck in the beginning and then screwed themselves. Don't know how they screwed themselves, but they just lost it. It definitely does feel a lot more loose. Like, way more unstable when you're turning. Like, the tail is just wanting to flip out. I feel like Forza suffers from a lot of understeer. And this suffers from a lot of oversteer. But I do love the bump physics, and I do love the feeling in the controller. How the bumps and everything translates to the vibration. It's a lot better. I may have like overcooked it, but I was able to save it. Slowed me up a little bit though. The lap times just feel a lot longer in Project Cars 2 than it does in Forza. That's because I'm like teetering on treachery. Like I'm having to like work a lot harder to not screw it up. I feel like I could just vibe in Forza, whereas here I'm actually working hard. Making sure I don't put too much input on the damn thumbstick to send me into the wall like Ricky. Holy crap. That thing was drifting. That thing was drifting entering the corner. It lost all of its damn traction when I was letting off. Come on, the turbulent air is awful right now. It's just bouncing me left and right. Oh my god, they're slow. You may have not been able to like feel it, but that was bad. That whole section was really sketch. I was like touching the grass a little bit, and it was not a good place to do that. Not a good place at all. pretty decent as far as pace goes. It's moving around so much. It's hard to gauge on the controller. Very hard to gauge because you don't want to over twitch it. I do wish I had a steering wheel, but screw me.
Okay, mate, let's see if we can get him on this lap. Try to force an error. He's under big pressure now. Come on, you can take it.
Just note whenever it, oh god, whenever it feels like it is pulling on me, like a big motion to the left or right, those are puddles trying to kill me.
2 lanes behind you. 1 lane behind.
I think we'll do 2 more laps and then pit. Treacherous. Awful. Oh, woo. Don't like that. That's the thing that translates so well to in Project Cars is the weight of the car, the way it bounces on the suspension and handles through the corners. A lot of the times in Forza it just feels stiff, like a plank on wheels. The movement and motion and bumps don't translate well. Four of 8. We're doing okay pace-wise, and I'm happy about that so far. gonna try to move over to the right and see if there's less puddles here. Damn puddles. God damn it, I can't find the grip. Like when you're on these tight roads and the puddles are catching you, it's so hard not to overcorrect. Now we've hit daylight again. So about now is where they are in the real race. A little bit after sunrise. It's daylight now. I think most of the wet weather is gone if I'm not mistaken. Jeez. That was bad. Hit a little early, but it's fine. Not a bad stop. Alright, let's see if I can make up some positions after that awful little slippery, slidey move. God, it seems like the puddles are worse. They're so much worse. Those puddle strips I don't remember being as that bad. I'm losing speed on them now. Like, so much water is built up on the track. I'm losing my confidence a little bit now that I can see them. Went way wide. Two more laps.
On the right side. All good, you're clear now. 2 lanes behind. 1 lane back. Stop 1, 2 lanes back.
They've gotten so far away from me. But anyways, I hope if you're watching this that you can see the difference in the two games. It's an interesting observation, honestly. And how they handle rain and the car models themselves and the AI difficulty and track layout and the detail. God damn it.
Half lane behind. 2 wide, right side. Okay, clear you. 1 right.
Oh god. Like, how do you full speed the straightaways with that much water on the ground? Because it gets taken from underneath me.
Half length back, watch your line. On your right. Car on your
Jesus
right.
Christ.
One length back. Half length behind.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God, it just feels so unstable.
From the telemetry, it looks like there's some damage at the rear of the car. Might expect some oversteer. It's your call. Tell me early, we'll fix it or you can stay out there.
It just feels so undrivable. Oh, man. I mean, that's the key difference. It's like, there's a certain point, and maybe, I don't know if it translates well to the steering wheel or if you can do it, but I feel like even from a steering wheel point of view, just trying to compete against the AI in this type of weather with how much it feels like ice and how you could be going in a straight line and it pulls the car out from underneath you so easily, and any sort of counter steering leads to just a wobbly mess. It's just freaking horrifying and awful at sometimes. But I think I'm just gonna end the session off there because 2 more laps of this pain um, is gonna ruin me, and I also have to work tomorrow. So I think I've live streamed a good amount. But if you end up watching this back, compare Forza and compare Project Cars 2. I feel like it's a good. It shows a good amount, and I hope the details we get from tomorrow can show a good amount of like the weather conditions in Forza Motorsport 8. I would very much love to see, what is added. Hopefully it's a lot. Hopefully it's not like a small bump, even though it's been years since we had Forza Motorsport 7. And it can emulate the things that I wish they would have improved upon with Project Cars 3, because Project Cars 3 didn't turn out to be a good success to Project Cars 2. Anyways, hope you have a good night if you're watching Le Mans. Hope you're enjoying. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest a little bit. And Joe, if you're still watching,